Hello, and today I will be covering Space Engineers. But first, Hytale. It's a cool game, you should wait for it to come out, and you should play it. Now, back to our scheduled content. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to use custom turret controllers. Go to thing. As you can see here, I have to actually get out of the little space base I have. While we wait for that to happen, I will explain what we'll be doing. We will be using a custom turret controller to build a basic 4x4 artillery turret, and then I will later show how it can be used with multiple weapons. As you can see, I'm currently in the middle of making a little platform to show this as a test. You will need a battery for this because it requires power, but that should be the only thing other than a control thing that you will need for this. And the control thing, I don't mean like the turret controller block. I meant like an actual seat that you can sit in to use the turret. Or you could just use it with AI. But personally, I enjoy using them more. So I'm just going to place those down real quick. There. Okay. Now with this, we'll be able to add the turret to control like most controllable things, because it'll act like a turret. That's why it's a custom turret controller. Anyway, I've got to expand the platform. Okay, and now I will show you how you should start your basic turret. The first thing you will want to do is use an advanced rotor. Now, you would normally have like storage crates or like conveyors connected to your main storage in this, so you could transfer bullets automatically. But in this case, I'm in creative, so I can just show you. Now, once you have your advanced rotor, you would usually put a hinge for elevation, because that's easier. In this case, I'm going to be topping off a conveyor junction. And after the conveyor junction, I will add the basic artillery and the turret controller camera and all that. But first, I'm just going to show you the artillery here. As you can see, I'm positioning the artillery now. It's just a basic setup with 4 artillery surrounding it. As long as I can make this correctly, I just need one more there. What? No, one more there. Well, could I do... Let me see. I guess I could technically do a 4x4 like this. No, because I need the turret controlling camera. Well, I could put it under? No. Let me see. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to think about something. No, I should just... Yeah, I'm just going to stick to the normal plan. Okay, anyway. Back to the scheduled programming. I'm just going to surround it after I get back to the normal things. This isn't working. Okay, just... There, okay. Now, I will place the artillery surrounding it in a 4x4. I just have to do that real quick. Oh, wow. I'm so slow. No. Okay, so, there. 2 more things. That goes there. And I won't add the rocket launchers yet, because first I'm just showing you how to set up, like, basic turrets. Okay, so now that we've got this, we're going to need the turret controller for it to actually act like a turret. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of guns on a hinge and a rotor. Or rotor and a rotor, or a hinge and a hinge, whatever you choose. Anyway, you're going to take your turret controller, which... what? No, that's not it. It's a thruster. It's here somewhere. The turret controller is under the... I think... No, is it under the remote control? Hold on, let me check. No, remote controls the camera. Okay, so that's good. But I don't want to place it. No. Oh, it's under the programmable block. Hold on, let me find that real quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, we're going to place it where we can put the camera on top of it. Also, you can place it like this. And I think I should be able to fit a camera on top of it. Let me check. No. Okay, so we're going to have to place it the other direction. Yeah, give me a second to fix this. Okay, yes, so we're going to place it like this. and then put the camera on top of it. Yeah, that works. And once we've got the camera, where did I put it? Okay, now that we've got the camera, all we need to do is actually edit the turret so that it takes the turret. And how we are going to do that is, first we're going to rename things, or in this case, select the camera and stuff. But anyway, we're going to rename them, because it's a good habit as you make them to rename things. I don't think I have to rename the artillery, but, you know, artillery turret controller. Artillery turret controller again. This should be an artillery turret rotor. Or the artillery rotor, I guess. Well, no. Artillery turret rotor. Okay. Now we're just gotta rename the hinge to artillery turret hinge. I'm just gonna do that. Not your turret. Okay, there. Okay, now that we've got that done, we're going to go to the artillery turret controller. The actual artillery turret controller. And we are going to... We have the camera assigned. We are going to assign the rotor for azimuth, and for elevation we use the hinge. Okay, now that we've got that, we're going to add the artillery. I'm going to enable AI, although I'm not actually going to show this off in this. It's just got a bunch of options. I might show this off at a later date. Anyway, now that we've got the basic thing done, we are able to control this turret and shoot all weapons or tools that are added to it. And share the inertia tensors on the hinges and rotors, or it'll be very janky. And you'll get clang. And you don't want clang. There. Okay, so now I just have to get in the control seat, click G, and add the custom turret controller to this, and select the control command. And now if I click 1, I am in the controller. It works correctly. If you have something going the wrong direction, just change the speed. I'm gonna go check to make sure it didn't crash into something. Nope. Okay, so that works. Okay, now it is time to actually show off shooting at the turret. There. As you can see, it works with just one thing, and as I will show off later, it'll work with multiple. But first, I'm going to create a little target. This will take a minute. I'll just make a basic 7x7 cube. 7x7x7. Out of heavy armor. If you're doing this in like a survival thing, then you probably wouldn't want to do this. But I'm in creative, and I just want to like test this a bit, so I'm just going to make the basic cube. Okay, I'm going to be silent while I do this, and I'll probably just time-lapse this. Okay, now that we've got the cube, I'm going to just blueprint it so that I can use it for future things. I already have, like, basic turrets, but they're for, like, when I'm using mods, so I'm just going to blueprint it. Okay, I blueprinted it twice. Delete that. Okay, now that I've got the blueprint, I'm going to show you the turret in action. If I can reach the controller. There. Now. Yep. Artillery. It just does damage. I'm going to go over and show you the damage real quick, but it works, it shoots, it does the damage. You can use this with basically any static weapon, and maybe turrets? Although, if you're doing turrets, you might just use this like a moving head. Okay, so a few more shots for demonstration. And overall, I think that is everything for this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna flop first, see what I did, just to show you. Yeah, it's just more damage, it shoots in 4. This is a good, like, long-range armor-piercing turret. Well, maybe not armor-piercing, but high damage to armor, because it took out at least 1 block per, so if it was a thin-walled turret, it would work. Anyway, now I'm going to add the rocket launchers to show you that it does work with multiple different types of weapons or tools. See? Just gotta add these, and now I just have to access the turret controller, which I can't reach. Oh, I'll just do it from here. Okay, so now I'm gonna click K. I don't have to rename these, I just have to go back to the artillery turret controller, and just select these four and add tool or weapon. Also, that's a shift select, add multiple. Okay, now, as you can see, you can fire multiple at once. And, I'm gonna keep doing this until the artillery fires again, just to show you that you can hold it, and even if it has different durations, it will shoot. Yeah, let's see. Okay, and yes, that was the rockets actually running out of ammo. So, yeah, that is how to make basic controllers. You could also use different block weapons on this one. Okay, you could also use different block weapons or different tools. But yeah, that's basically everything. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye.